Okay, guys, here goes a video on Netflix. One of the things that I was looking last week was to wait and see if Netflix was actually going to hold on to that 350 level. Here you see the weekly chart on Netflix, and since last April, when we took that big drop from the 350s, held that 200 really nice for about 3 to 4 months, very well. And now earnings just came in, a couple of weeks, I think the week before, and he held at 320 really, really well. As a matter of fact, we were trading Disney along with Netflix here in the room, and we were looking for the 320s, 310s on the put credit spread. But now we are here in the 365, and even though if you look at Friday, we did make an attempt to go for the 380 after that NFP report. Netflix did a very nice pullback after that 380. Those of you who were probably trading with puts, you guys made some nice money. We found some pretty nice supply in the 377s, and the stock completely rotated back to the 365. What I am actually paying attention to, a couple of things here that you're going to see on a daily chart, is the trend line that you see here. And it almost looked like we have this very nice defined channel walk it, just trying to go up. Let me hold on, this is the wrong one that I'm trying to put in there. There, I'm gonna have to get it from here, from this level, and you see this megaphone type of a structure that we have going on. You'll see a lot of move from the weekly, a lot of space to go right above to the 400 area, 467. So we have this open space between these two pivots. That was the big drop at the beginning of 2022, and now Netflix holding really well. I mean, if the market is to pull back, chances are, right, we'll probably see those 310s against maybe 320 cluster. There was a nice area of demand for the stock around these levels. So very good so far, trending nicely after hitting those, like I said, 280s levels. We were not able to put the 320, unfortunately, but if that move comes back into play, we will be analyzing this. So far, I have no positions on Netflix, but I will be exercising some, PCS here, maybe putting a couple of ideas later on during the week. I'm playing Disney instead, so let me move here to Disney and show you what we did. We did a nice trade on Disney where we bought the 100 call and we sold the 99, I believe, or 98 puts. This was going into Netflix and it worked pretty nicely. I exited on the 103s, couple of guys on the 104s. It paid out really well on that 100 call on Disney. So I'm playing with Disney instead, and I'm liking what I see here. You see a very, very nice defined trend from the 80s where everybody was giving up on Disney. And now we have a nice comeback, right? The kid is coming back, and you'll see how this trend line probably is going to get tested. If it gets tested, though, then we'll probably jump on it, right? Right here on the 110s. I want to see what demand we're going to find for the stock in this area. 108 has been pretty good so far. We have seen a lot of activity on the tape right from the get-go, every day going into FOMC, after FOMC, pretty strong. So let's see if this 110, once we break it tomorrow morning, I mean, if the market drops this coming week, it's going to give us an opportunity to probably ring the register a little bit with a couple of puts, directional. If you want to go with the directional way, I would advise you to just go on the 111s if you find some good 111s or 110s. But if the stock doesn't hold, though, and it doesn't break the 110, be careful, because sometimes it just goes sideways between a buck or two for the week, and you end up losing theta on those plays. So for me, the play that I have instead is I don't do directional so much. So what I love to do is play with theta and maybe sell the 112, 114s, like a 2-point spread. We can sell the call spread here at the top. And let me show you how much are they paying on Disney. And I'm going to switch to Netflix in a minute. But here goes Disney, all right? And this is I have a 199 on, I didn't save this one, I'm sorry. But here on Disney, what I'm looking for is if there is enough, supply on the 112, 114s, I can play for next week, right? I can go ahead and play for next week here on Netflix, on Disney, excuse me, on the 112 calls. You see some 115s, pretty good open interest here on the 115 area on Disney. So I would love to play a kind of front run in it if this 111 actually holds. I mean, the 110, excuse me, actually holds for this week. Maybe 12 days out wouldn't be a bad idea to start playing with the with the 15s. If this market goes sideways, that's fantastic. We kill some theta. Now, on the other side, if you want to play with the puts, see if the market will pull back from the 110s, comes to the 108 balance, and start moving away from it. You want to capture this theta. And the way you want to do that, the way I do it here in the room, I would go with the 107s, 105, or 108, 106. So that 2-point spread. The 108, 106 right now is paying about 33 cents. This is a $1 spread. This is not bad. With 12 days out, this is excellent. I love to collect 33% or more on my put credit spreads. Let me put this one on. I'm going to save it. See if I can get it for 45 cents. 108, 107. I really like this one. I'm going to send the order right now. I'm not going to hesitate on that one. The 108, 107 expiring in 12 days. When it looks at the March, the one that I was talking about, the March, 40 days out, 40 days out into the market. If the market indeed pulls back from this 7%, really strong, right? It's a really strong move that we have seen from the markets. And Disney is to pull back. Chances are we're going to go back to this 100 mark, right? The one that we just came out. This was a very nice cluster back from December, November, when the market rotated to those 85 and then back again. We went above it, tested, and then we printed those 112. If the market pulls, right? If the market pulls back below the 110s, you guys can play with the directional to the 100s. I might be just waiting here for my PCS to collect some premium. And I like those 100 mark on the PCS. This 198 is at the 195. If you were to play with a 5-point spread, is giving you about $5, right? It's giving you about $5. Excuse me, a $5 spread, 65 cents. You can get about $1 on this one. Maybe if the market pulls another $10, easy, probably $1.50 with 40 days out to go. Let me put this one on. I'm gonna save this one and I'm gonna try to sell it for about 250, not 260, but about 250. I think we can get it. If the market indeed pulls back, I'm gonna have my eyes on Disney on the 100 mark. When it comes to the chart, let me put a couple of alerts here because I love to see those coming through. I want to see the 101, maybe 101.50, get below there and probably execute some orders there. Let's go back to Netflix, because Netflix is the one that I decided to do this video on. I was telling you how I was playing both, but Netflix here looks a little bit overextended on this big move from the 275 after good earnings. Not only earnings, subscriber, some growth that we saw on the report. We are right there at the 380s, and if you remember back in May, this was a trading that we were doing back and forth at 320s. We marked that 350. 350, 350s, 350s, and here is that 400 mark, okay? This is this 400 mark. You went above it. Yes, you gave back some money back on Friday afternoon, but it's trying to push there. So if we find supply here, chances are we will break this 350. Okay, I was talking to my guys the other day and I said, don't get all excited. If it goes, we would love to have some type of balance here and form some consolidation right under the 350s, 350s, 362s. If we break the 350, then it's game over. Chances are you go back to that 300 mark and you start testing it. So I would advise you to just play it safe, maybe go with the call spread or the put spread and play with the theta that the market gives you. Play with some premium. Okay, I would love to see some 2 months at least or a couple of weeks of balance here right on the 340s to the 365, so this market can then initiate a breakout and try to move to the 400 mark and then to the 450. All right, so that's what I have on Netflix and Disney that I covered here. A couple of things that I'm looking for on the Netflix. The move 40 days out, right? The move's 40 days out. If you look at the 335, right now they are not paying that much on the put spread. They're paying about $1. But this one, if this pull back, the market pulls back below the 350, they will accelerate, and this put can print some pretty good money. All right. On the call side, I don't want to bet against the market at these levels, but on the 380s, 400s, if you look at the 380, 400, 380, 385, this is 380, 385. They were paying about $1.80 at the close. This is at the close. Early on Friday, they were about $3.10. I believe $3.10 when I saw them. I did not execute them. I didn't want to get in front of the train in case these guys decided to go above those 380s and then push towards the 400. But if I see Netflix actually trying to go to those 400s, and if we're expecting some supply to get hit there, wouldn't be a bad idea to have a plan of action, maybe play with the 410s, 420s, or even the 400s. Do like a kamikaze trade that we do here in the room. You can do the 400, let's say 400, 410, and sell those. Even right now, they are paying about $2. If Netflix indeed rotates back from the 365 and try to push to the 390s, you can get a kamikaze on a 400, 410 for about maybe $3 or $3.50. Let me save this one, even though I'm going to save it at a 350, even though it's not trading probably this week. I don't think we're going to see it this week, but I would like to have them ready to go on my portfolio. All right. Well, guys, that's all I have for you. Oh, by the way, before I let you guys go, you already see here a naked put that I have on, I believe it's, never mind, it's not on Disney. I think it's in Caterpillar. Yeah, it's in the cat. A couple of things that I have open still I thought it was on Disney, but this is not the account that I have them on Disney. I have them on a different account. All right. Well, guys, I hope this video has been helpful. I'll be seeing you guys in the trading room. Again, if you're not part of the group and would like to join us on our Discord, you will see some information here at the end of the video. And I hope to see you down there on the Discord. Take care, guys. I'll see you in the trading room. God bless.